Hello, it's Doris with All the Books, and I'm here to talk about how I did with my reading plans for 2020. You know, it was quite the year, was it not? And I'm pretty excited to see a new one arriving very soon. Very soon. I must get a new calendar so I can flip it because, yes, 2021 is going to be a great year. I could just feel it. Anyway, so yeah, when I made my reading plans in 2019 for this year, you know, who knew? Nobody knew. But I don't think I did too badly. I don't think. So let's just flip open the bullet journal and see how I did. So yes, cute setup. Very wintry. Anyway, number one was buy less than I read the month before. That was very simple. Buy less than I did the month before. Oh, I think that's in here. Yeah, it's in here. So I am a school teacher, so my planners go from a school calendar year because that just works for me, but it causes some shuffling back and forth between the two. So anyway, let's see here. Here we are, balancing the books. So in January, I brought in 2 more than I was supposed to. In March, I brought in 14 more than I was supposed to. And then I did really, really well all year until November. So I started the year with 251 unread books, and in November, I was at 228, so that was a nice decrease. I think I talked about, like, in October, I talked about how cool it would be if I could get to 200. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Because in November, I went over by 6. And in December, yeah, I hauled into the double digits, and I'm reading into the double digits, but I don't think they're going to balance. But so I bought, the rule was to buy less than I read the month before. So I did that in 8 out of the 12 months, which is good. And I'm extremely confident, almost positive, that I'm going to have a lower TBR than I started the year, which is great. And that just gives me an incentive to, you know, try again next year. That's always good to have, you know, those goals to keep working toward, because if you hit your goal the first time out of the gate, like, oh, how are you going to do? I got to go get the cat. You want in, guys? You interrupted my video. Okay, I'm back. So anyway, I didn't nail that goal, but I'm going to give myself a passing grade. You know, if we're doing pass fail, it's passing. It's not stellar, but number 2 was to do 2018 shelf revisits plus a 2017 Tbr jar. So that means I have this system where I go back the 3rd year from wherever we are in time, whatever month it is, and revisit those books that I hauled that month. So what I did the first year that I did this was I looked at every haul video from my first year on BookTube, which was 2017. Buddy, I'm making a video here. Yeah. You're interrupting it. Do you need something? Oh my goodness. Anyway. Oh my goodness. Now you've like done weird things with my angle. Okay. Oh. Now my little selfie stick is moving. Anyway. So what I did was looked at all my hauls from 2017, my first year on BookTube, and yeah, just checked to see if I'd read them or not, and that is where the Tower of Doom came from. So every book that I purchased in 2017, or brought into my home rather, that I had not read yet went into the Tower of Doom, and that was fun. So then last year I did not do consistent haul videos for my channel in 2018. So for that year I went through all of my TBR shelves and just looked shelf by shelf in each bookcase to try to figure out as best I could which books were bought in 2018. And yeah, so I did that, and that has become the Cart of Chaos. Now the second part of that is the 2017 TBR jar. So like, I love TBR jars. I love seeing people shake them. I like that sound. It's just so pleasant. So like, I had FOMO and I made myself one, and I put all of the books from the Tower of Doom. You're being cute, guy. You want to hold me? I put all of the books from the Tower of Doom into a TBR jar, and I was going to read them. Like, I was going to keep one going all the time. And I didn't do that. Yeah, I didn't do that. So, but the Tower of Doom did shrink. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 on this side. So I have under 40 left, I think. I don't remember exactly, but so that's good. That's good. I'm getting it shrunk, and the Tower of Doom has migrated to the Cart of Chaos so that I can start a new Tower of Doom for 2021. But that is for the 2021 plans. So moving on. I'm going to give myself a passing grade on that as well. I feel like I did better even than on goal number 1 with that. So, you know, goal number 1 was probably, you know, a C-, a D+, C-. Let's be positive here. And I would give the shelf revisits a solid C. Yeah. Okay. Number 3 was challenges. So I had the Reading Women, the BookTube prize, and the Memento Mori-a-thon. So I nailed this one. I did the Reading Women challenge. I met all of the challenges except for the bonus, so A there. The BookTube prize, I completed all 4 rounds and filmed videos for all but the last. I just have not felt the motivation to film that last video, but I did the project, the judging. That was fabulous, brilliant project. Really excited for that one again next year. So A there. And then Memento Mori-a-thon, I made a bingo card, so A+, Adam. Thank you. Thank you for making me feel accomplished, Adam. Yeah. I feel successful, and it's all for you. Because of you, I should say. It's all for me, really. Number 4 was more nonfiction and more translated works. So I forgot about that nonfiction part. But this is my chart here, and the gray tiles are nonfiction, and the orange are fiction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 37, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72 nonfiction this year out of 191 thus far. So that is, that's a little more than a third. So I don't know if that is more than I did the previous year, but I'm happy with a third. So that's fine. B. And then more translated. So I already counted that one. The translated ones are the dots, and I only read 17 thus far, translated works. So that's pretty much a fail because I normally read around 10%, and that's 9%. I think I get around 11% actually. So, and I think part of that was because this year my January project was South Africa, and most of that was not translated works, because South Africa is an English speaking, well, I mean, there's a lot of English spoken there and written there. There was Afrikaans and several other languages, but I think it's predominantly English in the literature, but there were a few. I read two translated for that project. But anyway, so I think that's part of the problem. I normally read more translated works in January. So it's going to be better this year because, well, that's for the 2021 goals. Stay tuned. I'm going to give myself bonus points though, because I colored a world map for the first time. And even though I didn't read more translated, I did read across the world quite well. And these were all authors, either from that country or whose heritage was from that country. So I feel good about that. And I kept a list of the languages that I read from. So I ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, because I get to add Italy. So I'm going to give myself a D on that one. I'm going to give myself a barely passing because of the bonus points. Then co-hosts. I was like, I can't read my own writing. Can y'all even read that? Number 5. Took me a minute. Co-host readathons. So Aussie April, Memento Moriathon, and The Great Race, which was like, that's an idea I've had and I've never gotten it off the ground. So anyway, Aussie April was a huge success. Memento Moriathon was a huge success. And I did host a minor couple of readathons with my little indie press project crew. So I'm going to give myself a C on that one as well. Number 6, discover more authors from Central and South America. So I'm going to give myself a B on that. This little shelf right here is my, like, I guess Latinx shelf, and it is expanded. So, prior to this year, it was probably as tall as this one up here, which is my, I think, indigenous reads. So it is expanded quite a bit. Like, it's full. and I had to put a little, my Sandra Cisneros over there. So actually I'm gonna give myself a B+ on that one. And I also, 2021, I have a way to continue to improve on that. So yay, doing well there. And then number 7, this is a fail. But you know, failure is okay, because then you, over time, discover that you're not really interested in things you thought you were. It's a learning process. Life is a learning process. So I was going to work on reading all of Barbara Kingsolver's works. So I had read 5 of hers prior to the year starting, and she has 15 that I want to read. So I read a couple. So I may have gotten close to half with that one. So that one was good. Then John Steinbeck, I had read 10 of his prior to, and he's got 31 that I wanted to read. And I thought I was going to get to half of his too, but yeah, no. I read a couple maybe of his as well. So I did something. And Toni Morrison, I had read 1 of hers prior to, and she's got 12 I want to read. And I read 1 more of hers. So I read something from each one, but I didn't really hit the goals. So I'm going to give myself a passing grade. Anyway, yeah, so I think I did okay. I'm feeling good about it. And that's the important thing. So I know what I need to work on next year. I know like what I'm thinking with my reading groove from like looking at that. It's a good marker for what I want to do going forward. So yeah, I hope that your plans went well, or that you've learned something from them, or you've got good ideas for 2021, or you just don't care. That's great too. Like, it's all good, because it's, you know, it's a hobby. So thanks so much for watching, and I will be back soon. Bye.